Guys, how you doing, guys? It's Danny K. Right back to go with another video. The sunlight is hitting. Let's go. We trucking. Today I'm going to talk about be careful, especially if you're a new driver in the truck industry. Be careful. Watch your back. These shipper and receivers are not your friends. There are a lot of times, especially me, I'm a friendly person for the most part. I like to believe so. But in the trucking industry, you start realizing this. And in most industries, it's like this. Most macho industries are like this. When I worked in the road, it was kind of like this too. You cannot trust shippers and receivers. You cannot trust them. Now, should you hate them? No. But don't go out there and be willfully ignorant that they're looking out for what's in your best interest. They're looking out for what's in their best interest. So they will lie about the product. They'll lie and do X, Y, and Z to protect themselves. I'm going to give you a quick story. First, happy holidays, guys. Hope you enjoy Thanksgiving with your family. I just want to put that out there. I went to see my family. I believe you're a truck driver. Spend some time with your family. Most of the time we're on the roads. Family comes first. But without further ado, let me go back in the story. So I had flatwood, and flatwood cannot get wet. There's a material that should not get wet. Most of the time they use it to build furniture or whatnot. You cannot get it wet. So I had flatwood from New Orleans. From New Orleans, headed down to Mississippi. Covered up, tarped the load, and I'm on my way to Mississippi. I'm at the receiver. Good thing I took pictures of me tarping the load. I took pictures when I was at the receiver. Not at the ship, but I took pictures when I was at the receiver before I untarped and unloaded it. So when I untarp everything, it's like, oh, the load is wet. We cannot accept this, which I understand. It was a heavy rain. It was a rainstorm that happened on my way to Mississippi. It was a rainstorm that happened. So I understand if you say that. So I gave them the paperwork to sign and X, Y, Z, and they said, no tarp, wet wood, damaged wood. Mistake. It was tarp. I mean, probably I don't got eyes. Probably they were blind. But from what I've seen, it was tarp. You see me untarp it, roll it up. Do you see this? I didn't make this up. I did not make this up. You think I'm stupid? That's how I felt in that situation. The lighting is too bright. Oh my gosh. Let me put this down. That's how I felt in the situation. I'm looking and I'm like, let me adjust the light. Sorry guys, this light is crazy. Make me look like a bronze statue. But anyway, so I'm looking at this guy. I went to the manager. I was like this, you guys made a mistake. You guys said that it was not tarp, but it was actually tarp. Wet wood, I understand. If you feel like the wood is wet, it's not up to your standards. I understand that. But don't you lie on these papers. So I just told him, oh, this is why I didn't tell him that. But I told him, look, sir, you made a mistake. You put no tarp. It was tarped. When I came here, you seen it was tarped. Don't lie. Don't lie on my name. That's what we're not going to do. What? I understand. No tarp. Don't do that. So imagine if I didn't have a backbone. Imagine I did not say anything. He would have put no tarp, and then now what? That fall on me as the driver. So I want you guys to remember this, especially all the new drivers. These shippers and receivers, make sure if you tarp and load, make sure you take pictures of it at the shipper. You know, that was the mistake I made. Make sure you take pictures at the receiver, at the shipper. So there is no, oh, he probably drove then tarped before he came here. They'll say the stupidest thing, like, why would you go drive, then, okay, let me tarp the load. You just, it's waste of energy. You might as well do it right then and there. But they could say that. Make sure you look at the paperwork when they say it's damaged. Make sure you look at the paperwork. I seen this, guys, and I looked and I was like, oh my goodness, if I didn't say anything, now everybody will think that it's me, the driver's fault. When it wasn't. I tarped the load at X, Y, Z. It was the weather. I can't control the weather. I am not God. I am not God. I can't control the weather. I cannot control the weather. So, as a driver, just make sure. If you're going to pick up a load, drive in, I don't care. If you had to take pictures at the shipper. If you had to receiver, take also pictures. I took pictures, I took videos, every day. I was like, this is where they said it was wet at, X, Y, Z. I made sure I had documentation. And a good thing I didn't untarp the load and trust them to be honest, because they wouldn't have never been honest. They would have lied and threw me under the bus for themselves, for their gain. So just remember that if you're in this industry, it's a cutthroat industry. Watch your back, even with other drivers. There's a reason why I don't really talk about the company I work for. I don't really say my driver ID, just because somebody might be weird. Somebody might call me like, oh yeah, this driver did X, Y, Z, and then get you fired. It's a cutthroat industry, guys. And this world in general is a dog-eat-dog world. You got to watch your back. If you had the shipper receiving the load, take pictures of the load. If you had a receiver, also just confirmation, take also pictures of that load. Take pictures of the load. I was not mad that they rejected the load. I was mad at the fact that they tried to lie. Tried to lie when they seen it with their own two eyes that it was tarped. And the good thing I took pictures before I untarped it, because I have nothing to say now. Because he say, she say, of course they're going to take the receiver side before they take the driver side. So just remember that. If you have no proof, unless you work for a very good company, most mega carriers or most companies will take the receiver side more. They'll take their side before they take the driver side because it's in their best interest. Yeah, you could give them money, but the receiver's going to make them way more money times 10. Because they're going to be ordering. If they're ordering like this, oh, we're going to order through this company. So just remember that, ladies and gentlemen. Just remember that. It's a cutthroat industry. Be very careful who you trust. I don't want to go as far as say don't trust anybody, but be careful who you trust. Network smart. And just make sure you keep an eye on these things. Look at the paperwork. Look what they put down, especially if they rejected a load. Look what they put down. Don't let them lie on your name. Grow a backbone. Don't let them lie on your name. You're not one to play with. This country wouldn't work if it wasn't for you. I worked in railroad too. The country would not operate if it wasn't for the blue-collar worker. It wouldn't operate. So just make sure you got your back. Watch your back. Because most of the time, these people don't care about you. And I'm not saying go out there with hate or vengeance, but just go out there just knowing, just being different. Just be like, okay, I know how to move in this situation. They don't care about me, so I got to move accordingly. Don't let them take advantage of you. Don't let them use you. Don't let them lie on your name, because they would lie on your name. They don't mind setting a shipment on you because they know you're going to be responsible for it. Whatever happens is you, the driver. So just know that. Be aware of that. It's Danny K. Comment, like, subscribe. I had to put some bad vibes. I don't think it was bad vibes. True vibes out there. I had to put some truth vibes on you guys to make sure if you're a driver in this industry, it's cutthroat. Watch your back at all times. Watch your six. Let's go. I'm out.